Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to The Longing. It's day 57. It's already been a week since day 50. How about that? It's day 57. The date is the 19th. Sorry, I dropped my phone just then. Tuesday the 19th. I just knocked my microphone. This is a disaster. Oh gosh. I dreamed about my death. I was falling down a well and hit my head in a stone. Well, that's... keep it light, mate. Yes, it's the Sunday the 19th. Sunday the 19th? That's not right. Tuesday the 19th. Don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's make some music. We haven't played this little saxophone. Beautiful stuff. So there's 4 notes. Great, another symphony for the ages. Let's just go to a random place. Let's just walk somewhere. Who knows where we'll end up? It's a mystery, isn't it? I watched Rise of Skywalker yesterday. That was a real mess of a movie. It's not the best Star Wars film by a long way. Most of the time I was just spent reminded of better Star Wars things. It's weird how we are in kind of the peak of Star Wars stuff. We're getting so much good Star Wars things, except for the main movies. Say what you want about the sequel trilogy, but they're not. They're not that good. I don't remember The Force Awakens at all. The Last Jedi is, well, it's not a good film. The Rise of Skywalker is kind of universally disliked, I think. But Battlefront 2 is really fun, and it has good characters, and it has good shooting and good cool stuff. The Mandalorian is meant to be really good. I do need to get started on that. Because now that I have Disney Plus, I want to watch it. We're getting an Obi-Wan Kenobi show that's going to be really good. Rogue One and Solo were alright, weren't they? I mean, I know Solo was a box office flop, but I've not heard people say that it's awful. Rogue One was apparently pretty good. I could watch that too. I kind of have a weird relationship with Star Wars. Like, I'm not a super mega fan. I didn't grow up with everything Star Wars. But when I was a kid, we had the VHS of The Phantom Menace, and I used to watch that so often. And that's a good film. It's fun. This prequel trilogy is a fun set of movies. What more do you want? And I think that's what Star Wars is meant to be. It's meant to be fun space wizards with laser swords fighting it out. And there's, the stormtroopers look cool, and Darth Vader looks cool, and all the aliens look cool. And it's just fun, I stand by that the prequel trilogy, all 3 of them have the best lightsaber fights in like the whole series. In episode 1, then there's the Darth Maul versus Anakin, and no, not Anakin, versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. It's a damn good fight. And then in episode 2, then there's the Battle of Geonosis, which is just incredible. As a kid, then when I watched that, then I was like, oh my god, there's so many lightsabers and Jedi and robots and aliens going around. That I'm smiling just thinking about it. It's just such a fun sequence. And then in episode 3, then there's the battle on that lava planet between Obi-Wan and Anakin. That's really good. I don't know which film it is, but Yoda versus Count Dooku 2, that's really fun. Obi-Wan versus General Grievous, that's a really great fight. And then he has to use a blaster at the end, and he goes, primitive weapons or something. Sorry, that was Alec Guinness. That wasn't the right Obi-Wan. Ugh. Use the Force, Luke. That's my Alec Guinness impression. Yeah, there's some great. Oh, is this the random place? I guess it is. Great. So yeah, Star Wars is fun. We love Star Wars, but not the new films. The new films kind of suck because they're all serious and they're all like, oh, we've got complicated characters. I don't care about complicated characters. It's a story about good versus evil. Except, I guess Darth Vader redeems himself at the end, which is I think that's a good thing, that he redeemed himself at the end. Nothing else should happen with him. He was good. He was evil. But then it turns out he was good, because you know the light side of the Force is a force for good. I'm just gonna stand here and wait for this map to zoom out, because I kind of want to see the whole kingdom again. But you know, I don't care about Kylo Ren being, you know, Kylo Ren. The first thing he does is kill a whole bunch of civilians. Actually, no, Anakin Skywalker did kill all those kids. But that didn't happen in the original movie. In the original movie, he's just kind of the leader of the bad guys. And then at the end of episode 6, then, you know, he realizes that he doesn't want it, and he wants to help his son. And he wants to overthrow the Emperor, who is, like, the most evil dude ever. And, you know, it fits. But the new ones, you know, Kylo Ren, he kills a load of civilians, and then the next movie, then he's a good guy now, and he gives Rey a big kiss on the face. He did have a pretty cool lightsaber fight in The Rise of Skywalker, though. His lightsaber is probably one of the coolest ones. I remember when the trailer for The Force Awakens came out in 2000, must have been 14 or 15. Everyone just clowned on that lightsaber. Everyone hated it. Because it had the sticky out things at the side. I think it's a cool lightsaber, man. This is a real nerd episode of this. I'm really nerding out right now. It's a good episode. No more, no... It's a good lightsaber, I mean. Because, you know, it's not, like, a perfectly straight line, because he built it himself after he... I think after he escaped from Luke's school of Jedi, then he built his own lightsaber. And that's why it's kind of, you know, a bit jittery and a bit whatever, you know. You know what I mean. And it looks really cool for it. And I'm a big fan of it. Have we been everywhere in this cave? These caves? We must have, right? I think the only place we haven't been is up at the very top. Man, this looks super cool. I've just realised there's a thing just here. There's like, is that a wooden door or something? Or is that just where that door goes? I don't know. Man, this place is so big. It's such a big place. Seems like there was a long and dark way to the top. Yep, tell me about it. I took you there. Man, now I'm just thinking about, like, Lego Star Wars. The Battle of Geonosis in the Lego Star Wars game was super dope too. That was a lot of fun. Because you just run around killing aliens and robots, and you can switch between, like, any Jedi. And, you know, that guy with the big head, and Yoda. Yoda's really fucking cool. And there's some other guys too. I'm leaning in, which is why my microphone might jutter a bit. But I'm leaning in to look closer at the screen. Is there anywhere we haven't been? I really hope it zooms out to show the very top, because We should go up there sometime. I know. I don't want to go up there now though, because I've finished talking about Star Wars, and I don't have anything else to speak about. There are a lot of dumb things in The Rise of Skywalker. Like, there were things that I had to pause the movie for just because it was so silly. Like when Lando Calrissian says, I have a bad feeling about this, and I was just like, Jesus, come on, dude. There's no need for that. There were other silly bits. I don't want to spoil anything because, you know, it's a year old. If you've not watched it yet, come on. I mean, I only watched it yesterday, but, you know, don't blame me too hard. Did we go up to the left here? Could we dig through there, do you think? We dug through there. We got... Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's two... Hang on, one sec. I've got to turn my light off. I can't see properly. It's glaring on my screen. Okay, the light is off. So at the very top, then I see there's a corridor, but it just kind of tapers off. Definitely just tapers off at the end at the top there. But there's the whole kingdom. Just right here is the whole kingdom. How about that, eh? It's a little bit scary, isn't it? So that's it. This is it. This is all we have to work with for the next 343 days. And we've almost explored all of it. What haven't we explored, actually? We've been to all of these caves. Right? I mean, apart from the very top, I guess. We've been to everything. I think I might leave it here, actually. You know, I've had a big talk about Star Wars. I love Star Wars. And I think that it's a really interesting universe. The Star Wars universe. There's a lot of cool stuff that happens in it. And I can't wait to watch The Mandalorian, because apparently there's some cool stuff in that too. So thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure, as always. I will always take an excuse to nerd out for a bit. I hope you've all had a really good day. That was a mess where you stumbled over that. I hope you've all had a really good day. And I will see you tomorrow, where I won't have watched any more Star Wars, so you won't have to listen to me talk about it for 10 minutes.